They weren't just for beauty. They weren't random lines. African tribal tattoos were a language, of identity, pain, pride, and power. You've seen the patterns. On faces. Arms. Chests. Etched into the skin like art. But African tribal tattoos were not just decoration. They were a language. A passport, a status symbol, a spiritual code, and sometimes, a warning. For centuries, African cultures used scarification and tattoos to tell stories that couldn't be written. Each mark, line, or dot meant something. Tribe. Rank. Age. Marriage. Even survival of war. These were biological scrolls, written in skin. Among the Dinka of South Sudan, parallel scars on the forehead showed a boy's passage into manhood. In Burkina Faso, the Lobi people used face tattoos to ward off evil spirits. Among the Hausa, tattoos were applied to mark divine protection, or signal one's spiritual journey. For many women, tattoos were sacred. In Nigeria, the Yoruba marked the lower abdomen or breasts, not just for beauty, but for fertility, power, and ancestral blessings. It was also a tribal ID system. If you died in battle or slavery, your people could still identify you, by your ink. But with colonization came fear. Christian missionaries called the tattoos barbaric. Many tribes were forced to stop, hide, or even erase these ancient markings. The skin was turned into a battleground, where identity was slowly wiped clean. Today, these markings are making a comeback. Young Africans are reclaiming their roots, getting traditional tattoos to honor their ancestors, even if they never met them. In Ethiopia, Morocco, Nigeria, Congo, old symbols are being reborn as inked pride. And here's the secret, every tattoo has two meanings, the one outsiders see, and the one only the tribe knows. These were codes of survival, resistance, and connection to the spirit world. When colonizers tried to erase them, they failed. Because the skin remembers what the books forgot. These weren't just tattoos. They were history, alive, moving, breathing on every body that wore them. And now, the world is finally remembering their meaning. Subscribe for more hidden truths of African history.